This here is the frame from an old Yardman that had an 8 horsepower lawnmower on it, or engine on it. And this is just an old frame, basically. We got it for free. Used to have a deck on it, but it had a big hole about like that wide rusted into it. And proof that it was a lawnmower is it says blade clutch. And it has this transmission here that's got this pulley that has gears in here that convert, and it's got reverse, 3, 2, and 1, and it's just this big joystick basically right here that you shift kind of just like however you want. And it worked good, and it was fun until the engine blew the connecting rod. And here's the sprocket on the axle here, and it's got a little brake right here, and then it hits the sprocket in here, and this is just like a little guider that helps the chain move along it. And it does still move, the axle is fine. It's stripped down of the transmission, the little thing, or the platform, and then it had fenders on it, and then it had a seat, but that's all stripped down. And it's got a front end that pivots on this joint right here, and this presses the brake on to stop it, and that's when you do your shifting. And here's how that works. Tensions the belt enough, and it turns really easy. A lot easier with the engine off because it's lighter. Don't know if you can see this, but here's the underside. There's a better shot of the sprocket there. The tires. And here we have the engine, which has currently got the intake valve out. This is a vertical shaft. I took the governor off, and I'll show you the connecting rod here. Here it is. It's in pieces. Broke off. The only damage I've seen on the inside here is this little part. It's like jagged and busted off, and this is the camshaft, piston head. Here's the intake valve, head gasket, head, carburetor, governor, and the oil slinger. It is a Briggs and Stratton. See if I can focus in on that. It's hard to focus, but it's a Briggs 8 horse, made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's a pretty old engine. This is just a little cover for the side of the engine right here, which isn't of much importance. This is where the transmission was housed, on a little bracket that went right here. And then the transmission sat just like this, except the shaft went through and under. Carburetor, for some reason this pulled off, and it's not supposed to. So now it takes a lot of air, and well, it took a lot of air until it died, but I don't know if I want to fix the connecting rod and put the engine back together, or just use it for parts or something. It's an old engine and it would be good to restore and everything, but we might make this into some kind of a go-kart or some little toy for around the yard. You might put like a small push mower engine on the front and then like speed it up, or we might put a side shaft engine on it somehow, like this one. And run the drive all the way back to the sprocket, all the way through here, from the crankshaft to the sprocket. Or we might just put a snowmobile engine on it and play around with that. That's about it. Thank you.